What's going on, family? We are back, joined with some friends on stream for Women Who Rock Wednesdays, each and every Wednesday on Twitch, and we would love it if you would hang out with us over here and introduce us to some new music, the way that our friend Sorry You're Blue. What an awesome handle they have, too. I love. They're one of my favorite handles on the channel for sure. Super cool name. So shout out to them. Today we're checking out Melissa Etheridge. Melissa Etheridge. I learned from the chat before we started this video that she is from Kansas. I'm not that familiar. I couldn't tell you one single thing about her, other than the fact that, from what I know, apparently she seems to be a legend. She seems to be a legend. Apparently she's a woman who rocks, and she just put out a new song, like, I don't know, was it 5 days ago? 5 freaking days ago. Don't You Want a Woman? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see what she's cooking with today.
Don't you want a woman who can rock your soul?
Hold on, what's that little thing that's... I'm gonna have to pause it because I'm not gonna be able to read it, like, just from these shots. No person in the United States shall, on the basis of sex, be excluded from participation in being denied the benefits of or being subjected to discrimination under the education something or activity receiving federal official assistance. I like her stance already over here. I'm not exactly sure what all that is exactly stating, but I like the fact that she's standing up for what she believes in. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a badass lady right there. She said, "Don't you want a woman who could rock your soul? Rock your soul." I like it the way that she had like the little like shot from her being like at like the little live performance too on going like into the video. That's fire as hell.
Don't you want a woman who can rock your soul?
She totally hits that note too, baby. She totally hits that note. She definitely got some pipes. You know what I'm saying? She definitely got them vocals. That's a super sweet guitar she's got too.
Don't you want a woman who's as wild as the rain? Don't you want a woman just a little insane? Don't you want a woman who can drive your car? Don't you want a woman goes a little too far? Don't you want a woman? Don't you want a woman? Don't you want a woman who can rock your soul? Hey, hey. Oh. Don't you want a woman with a look in her eye? Knows where she's going at the end of the night.
I'm not sure what the tie togethers with the soccer particularly is, because I feel like we could have went a lot of different ways. We could have had like a bunch of different shots of like women just doing badass shit. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know, just like, you know, having some of that like that look in their eye kind of vibes. But I'm not sure exactly what the tie together with the soccer is. I'm not hating it. Honestly, I like watching women's soccer just as much as I like watching men's soccer, to be honest. I get into the World Cup and I get into the Olympics. You know what I mean? That's my big times when I really kind of actually get into a little bit of like actually paying attention to soccer pretty hardcore. I am American. You know what I mean? I know it's called football over there in the UK. I see y'all over there. I see y'all over there in the UK already talking about, oh, it's called football. I know. Football is something different over here, friends. It isn't. But as an American, I can say soccer is not that popping in our country. It's not. It has gotten more popping in the last, like, I'd say 20 years for sure. Which I think is a good thing, because it's like the biggest sport in the whole fucking world, right? And like, why wouldn't we be more competitive? I don't know, in soccer. I don't know. I feel like it's an exciting sport to watch. I've been to a live MLS game personally. that game actually was a lot of fun. I know I'm on a rant. Now I'm on a rant over here talking about soccer. I've been to one. It was a really fun experience. I would totally do it again. I went in the freezing cold ass Philadelphia in January type vibes, and it was cold as shit. It was cold as shit, but I had a great fucking time. And the United won. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to United.
Don't you want a woman crazy like the wind? Don't you want a woman with a little hint of sin? Don't you want a woman? Don't you want a woman? Don't you want a woman who can rock your soul? Don't you want a woman? Don't you want a woman? Don't you want a woman who can rock your soul? Hey. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, the serpent told Eve, I'm gonna set you free. Yeah. You're gonna be the kind of woman that you wanna be. You could hear that devil screaming way down in hell. Say, Eve's got the fire, she's ringing the bell. Eve's got the fire, she's ringing the bell. Eve's got the fire, she's ringing the bell. Don't you want a woman? Don't you want a woman? Don't you want a woman who can rock your soul? Hey, don't you want a woman? Yeah. Don't you want a woman? Don't you want a woman who can rock your soul? Hey, hey, it's a hell of a ride when you lose control. Don't you want a woman who can rock your soul? Who can rock your soul?
Fire, fire, fire. It looks like it has to have something to do with this Kansas City soccer team. It looks like. Let's see what it says in the description. Latest single from Melissa Etheridge on some records. The music video features women's soccer team from Kansas City current and was filmed at the stadium. The first ever stadium built for women's soccer. Oh shit. Okay, there's the fun fact about it. There's a fun fact about why it was with the whole thing with the soccer. I saw that she had like the guitar strap for the team. I thought was pretty sick too. Oh, she playing in PA. Oh, that's in April. That's like way next year. Let's give her some love. I definitely dig the vibes of the overall, like the song and all that, for the lyrics side of it. I think that there's a lot of, I don't know. It's one of those things where I don't want to, like, I don't know, necessarily say like the wrong thing at the wrong time, but I feel like there's a lot of like too much of like this idea that women are supposed to be delicate. You know what I mean? In society. And I'm not going to sit here and say that I think that if anybody as a human being, whether you're male or female, if you are delicate, you're delicate. You know what I mean? It does not matter. I'm not sitting to say that men are supposed to be any kind of way or women are supposed to be any kind of way, but I think that there has been a lot of a stigma or societal pressures for women to be more delicate than rough and tough, if that makes any sense. So I like the messaging behind the music being like very much like women can be these things too. Excuse me. Because a lot of women are. Does that make sense? There are a lot of rough and tough women, and there's a lot of like delicate women. The same way that there's a lot of rough and tough dudes, and there's a lot of delicate ass dudes out there too. Like again, if you're a delicate person, you're supposed to be. If you're a rough and tough kind of person, you're supposed to be. You know what I mean? It's not supposed to tie to any kind of person. You know what I mean? So more music like this in the world, I think, helps promote that ideology and that message out there that women are not just this type of personality, that they are these all other things as well. They are tough, they are rough, they play women's soccer and are badass. You know what I mean? Like, so again, I love the messaging behind the lyrics and all that. I think that she's pretty awesome and pretty sick. That guitar was pretty damn dope. And yeah, when she starts hitting like those little like special notes that like is like probably like her bag kind of thing. Yeah, I think that she sounds pretty awesome. So definitely want to appreciate Sorry You're Blue for the request, making me a little less blue today with this video. So I definitely appreciate you, friend. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you have enjoyed the Foxtrot family, there's always room